Mark from Altcoin Buzz, and we're going to take a look at Bitcoin after it made a nice rise today. Is this going to be the reversal of the bear trend and launch us into the next bull run? Let's take a look at the charts and see. So if we start off on the Bitcoin shorts, you can see that squeeze that we got today. The last time that happened was back in here at around December 8th, and then back in here at around November 25th. So you can see we had a nice drop off there, also in here, and now today. And we'll take a look at how that relates to what's going on the chart. If we look at the weekly chart, you can see that the support is set at about $3,500. We've got resistance at about $4,150. We'll take a look at that on the daily and the 4-hour chart here in a minute, but that's your range on the weekly support and resistance. So ultimately, we'd want to close above that $3,500 level on the weekly, and then shoot for that 4150. If we could start shooting for that 4150 here by the end of this week or even the end of next week, that would give us a very nice look at what might be a V-shaped pattern in the chart. And that's a very good pattern or an indication of a strong reversal. On the one-day chart, our immediate resistance is around 36.25, and that's right against the 21 moving average at 37.50 if we look at the Ichimoku cloud. We haven't really looked at the cloud lately, and that's mainly because as we were moving down in price, that 21-day moving average was also on the decline. We had such a space between it, it wasn't even applicable, and it hadn't flattened out, so it was continually declining along with the price. Now that we've got this nice spike up, we've actually had a flattening out of that 21-day moving average, and now it's showing as a resistance level for us that we'll try and test. And so it's given us a range now of resistance, and that's now sitting at the 36.25 and that 21-day moving average of 37.50. If we take a little bit of a retracement back, we're looking for support at 34.50. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, this was the channel that we were trading in. It was a descending channel, and actually, if we went this direction, we would actually be in a descending wedge, which is a bullish formation. And I'll admit that I did miss that. I mean, TA, like we talked about, is not a crystal ball. It's not perfect. You're trying to get your answers right, or at least your determination of what you think is right more often than when you're wrong. Well, in that case, I missed this. I was wrong. I actually felt like we were going to test $3,000 before we made this kind of launch up. Now, this could be, we're looking like it's setting up to be a bull flag, but this could also be a little bit of a trap as well. When we got that squeeze on November 25th, we were up around 8%. December 7th, it took it up to about 10%. And now this one is looks like it's going to vary between 8 and 10%. When we had that happen, we got a little bit of increase, but then we continued back down on our trend. Same back here where we got an increase and then we continue back down on our trend. So we have to be conscious of that because we do have a lot of resistance up in this area, a lot of resistance heading up into the $4,200 area. So is this the reversal that we were looking for? I think it's too soon to tell. My gut feel is it's a little bit of this kind of head fake that we got before, and that we could see ourselves, maybe going up and testing this higher area for resistance, but not really sustaining it. I'm not bucking the trend at this point in time. I think this is a very nice rise. I think it could be a potential bull trap for us. I know we have a lot of resistance at that 4150 area that we're going to have to fight against. We have one higher high now, and if we can make a higher low, that would be a nice sign. Now we'll see if we can continue the strength in the volume or whether or not we just start trading into something that looks like this. Wouldn't be surprised if we come back into the trading area that we were at before, kind of that $3,600 down to that $3,250 once again. But I'm not getting my hopes up too much until I see us cross or at least breach this $3,800 level. So that'll wrap it up for Bitcoin today. I hope that helps you out. Don't forget to join us on Altcoin Buzz.io for all kinds of articles throughout the day, and leave your Engine collectible coin wallet address down below and I'll send you an Altcoin Buzz collectible coin. Until next time, may all your trades be good ones.